What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We're in this bitch talking the NFL conference championships once again. And as always, go down and like and subscribe. Comment your picks for both for the AFC and NFC championship games. And as always, I'm Paul. Pick 'em, win 'em, Concha, and I'm joined with.
Hey man, you already know it's your boy Kev Waterboy Savoy, but I want to tell you today. Well, I never told you anything. I want to tell you today is all love. Spread some love, man. So I keep wearing my Falcons gear, even though we're not in the playoffs. It's all love. You feel me? Spread some love whenever you get a chance, man. But Paul, man, this is the most bittersweet week ever. Every season we get to this point, I'm like, yo, bro, we only have 2 games to talk. And more than anything, we have to talk the Pro Bowl next week. And you know how I feel about the Pro Bowl. So
Shit dead.
yeah, shit. That we might do our fucking regular season recap next week. Fuck all that. Like, you know how I feel about the Pro Bowl, and there are no fights on this weekend. So I'm just like, oh, I'm literally going to watch those 2 football games, and I'm going to enjoy every second of them. I'm gonna be watching a football game like this,
Just watching.
watching and be like, hey, this is all the sports I get. After this, I got to go watch competitive chess.
And it's crazy to think that like after this week we get the Pro Bowl, but that's where if you watch it, then we this is like the second to last Sunday technically. Like we'll get the Pro Bowl football, but this is the second and last Sunday. Like we'll be here one more time to make a pick, and it'll be the pick of all picks, the Big Bamboodle. But yeah, it's crazy to think. I kept saying it every week. It's crazy we're in week 8, crazy we're in week 12. But like here we are, bro. There's no more ball after this. There's not many teams after this.
Nah, for real. I mean, it's always funny to me because we be so locked in on the podcast during the football season. I'll be crazy locked in on everything else. So when like February hits and we get to that last game, I kind of start noticing like, damn, I done knocked out this, and that, and I was just like, oh, the fuck do I do now? I guess we'll watch some basketball.
Did that. Did that. I know. And this is the time where I think hockey and basketball take off. I've never been a big hockey person, but I be thinking about it. Maybe TNT sometimes TNT be showing the hockey games more than the basketball games. I'm like, damn, where is it? Maybe I should tune in.
I think maybe I just hate winter, so like I don't fuck with. That's why I don't fuck with hockey. I don't like cold. So I'd be like, if I wouldn't ever accidentally play it, I'm not gonna get into it. So maybe that's my beef with hockey. But I think I should tap into hockey because I was walking. I was not surfing through channels. I don't think people do that anymore. But for some reason, I was watching like a piece of a hockey game. Maybe I was on Stream East or something. I was waiting for another game. Immediately, the boys got the fader when I tuned in. I was like, oh, this makes up for no UFC this week.
Definitely does, yeah. No, but I started putting more respect on like when Charles Barkley during his team when they were doing like the post game shit on basketball. He's like talking about he's like, bro, y'all whoever watched this game, I feel bad for you. Y'all should have watched the hockey game. That thing was lit.
Yeah.
And he because apparently he's big into hockey, and I was like, damn, I might
I
have to
get
see this.
I could get into it. I just got into soccer recently, so maybe I could get more into it.
But I mean, we got
Oh shit!
what happened?
Oh shit! We just got a notification. They said Mark Andrews is coming back this week.
Oh, I saw it. I already had that little tidbit. The
Oh shit! I just got the news.
28 minutes ago, I got the news, but I was like, oh, I booked that one. I put that bitch right here. I was like, all right, I gotta bring up Marky Andy.
God damn, what you got? The Ravens up? Bleacher Report just gave me that shit.
Now you got Ari Mirov, boy, that boy the goat. That boy Ari Mirov, he's the first one on the scene on Twitter. But yeah, I mean,
Nice.
that is the first game on the slate. There's only 2 games, but I mean, Ravens Chiefs, and I think they're a 3 or 3.5 point favorite, and I think that's why now they're a 4 point favorite. Is Mark Andrews has been activated, and I mean, you got the front runner of MVP Lamar Jackson. You got
And
former MVP, Super Bowl MVP Pat Mahomes. This is the battle. Pat Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. I mean, every year when they do play in the regular season, it's a fucking battle and it's amazing. And here we are now, Ravens 4 point favorite at home in Baltimore, taking on Super Bowl champion Patty Mahomes, Andy Reid, Kansas City Chiefs.
see, when I look at this game, Paul, first off, amazing intro. But when I look at this game, I want to say like this is gonna be a game where whoever gets the ball last is gonna win. I don't know if I see that in this Kansas City offense against this Ravens defense. I think if Lamar has the ball last and they're down, oh, they're gonna win. But if Pat Mahomes against this Ravens defense with Roquan Smith running all over this motherfuckers like Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton, was he a Pro Bowl selection this year?
He should have been. I mean, it's only his second year in the NFL, but I think because Jesse Bates, I'm pretty sure made the Pro Bowl. Winfield probably made the Pro Bowl, and then it would be Hamilton. Like that. That was the big three at safety.
All right. So like I'm looking at the shits and I'm just like, okay. Like I want to say, yeah, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, Rasheed Rice, Eaton,
Pacheco.
yeah, Pacheco been running angry. I'm looking like, okay, maybe these boys is like this is the offense you can respect. But against this Ravens defense, who even made the 49ers look stupid with Debo and all them boys healthy, who held the Dolphins to what, 7 points?
Yeah, I mean Chiefs did.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't see this no, not the Chiefs. Didn't the Ravens in the regular season? What was it 7 or 14?
What do you mean? Oh, whenever they
When the Ravens played the Dolphins on Christmas
14.
or around Christmas.
I want to say
yeah. So this team that spent their end of their season just going on a fucking tear. I don't think this defense, Pat Mahomes has something for this defense late. I think they can figure out throughout the game. Andy Reid and the boys can play a chess battle. But I don't know if they have the ball last. They're driving down with a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it is. I don't see them making it all the way to the end zone. And I think that's going to make the difference. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight. But it's going to be who can make it to the end zone last. And it's not going to be who has the ball last. Who can score last? Who doesn't go up by them? Who can score last? Whoever makes that last score is going to go up and they're going to win.
Well, they're with the starters in their last 12 games, these boys are 11-1. Talking about the Ravens, 11-1 in their last.
I know you are
with the starters, because you got to take out the last game of the season where they didn't play their starters. It was Tyler Huntley and them. So, but 11-1 in their last 12, and their last 8, they're 8-0, and like they're averaging like 30 something points per game. Defense is only allowing like 16, 18 points per game. Like it's absolutely insane, the numbers on paper. I do gotta give a little credit to the Chiefs defense, Chris Jones and them. They said there's only 2 teams in the NFL that haven't allowed 30 points all season: Ravens and Chiefs. Yeah, both of them going at it. So, but I don't know, but this Ravens team has taken every good team they've had to play. When it was the Lions, they took the Lions 38-6. When they were playing the fucking Chargers, I know Chargers weren't good this year, but whenever they took the Jaguars, this is the time when the Jaguars were secured at the number 1 spot, 23-7. They pulled up on the 49ers and Santa Clara, 33-19. Then they see the Dolphins, 56-19. Like, they have taken every good team they've had to play. Shit, you can even take the Texans playoff game, 34-10. Go against the first time they played the Texans, 25-9. They have really just taken teams to the woodshed when they have to play a team that people think are in their same caliber. The only thing that, like, everything makes me think, okay, Ravens should win this, should win it big. Only thing that kind of makes it scary, though, is the Chiefs, like, been there, done that. And, like, it's hard to bet against a team that I know they show up in these moments. It's almost similar to, like, it's getting very close to, like, the Tom Brady Patriots effect of, like, it'd be years where this team was the Patriots were not the best team going into the playoffs. But for whatever reason, they were winning playoff games because of this. Like, they knew, okay, we have to get the ball down this drive. Like, they were able to, like, take a breath. Tom Brady doesn't have to throw an 80-yard bomb on, like, some like Jordan Love throwing the interception to the 49ers. Like, he didn't have to throw that shit across the body down the middle into, like, triple coverage to, like, seal the game.
Right.
He just threw it away. A person like Mahomes, a person like Brady, all these vets that have been there, done that, they're not going to make that stupid mistake like that, I don't think. And that's where, like, I think Mahomes is now in that Brady comparison. That's like, if he has the ball, he can tell you, hey, it's still only 7-0. Let's just go score. And even if it's just 3 points, like I feel like Travis Kelce the same way. Just tells Kelce like, hey, let's get open. Rashee Rice, just do what the fuck I tell you to do, and you're gonna be eaten. Isaiah Pacheco added another element. Like it's crazy. Everyone thinks this Chiefs team is the worst team in years. It's honestly the most balanced Chiefs team in years. A
Yeah,
phenomenal defense, great run game, and Mahomes isn't throwing for 350 a game. I'm sorry, like that's not normal to do that every week.
yeah. I think my take on the Chiefs is that remember I used to call them the Mighty Mighty Chiefs until that season when they finally slowed down, and then they end up winning the Super Bowl the next season.
Yep.
So like the Chiefs, like you say, they're great. They know how to do it. They remember when they played the Bills that one year. You got Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill over here telling each other, "Hey, 10, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna take them to the middle, and then
Little
you go straight
adjustment.
down the left." Yeah, like we saw this team do that. So your point is amazing. It's viral. I respect it. But I think Lamar can do the same thing. Like I think that's the leadership he has on his team. Like when they played those Texans and they get that first, they get down. They only scored 10 in the first half. But this man is coming in the locker room spazzing. We gotta fix shit. We gotta do.
Yeah.
We're making mistakes. We gotta do better. So I'm like, I don't think the Chiefs are a second rate team. I don't think they're number one. I don't think they're 1B. But I think they're still better than a lot of motherfuckers. I just think this Ravens team is destined right now. Like the way that they've been playing, them boys is genuinely here on a mission. There's only one way to complete the mission. That's with a bowl. So
You know,
that's my pick, the Baltimore Ravens.
well, it's crazy. Neither one of these teams have 1,000 yard receiver.
Really?
Kelsey is 984 this year, very down year, and Zay Flowers 858.
Really?
Did you know neither one of these teams have 1,000 yard rusher?
Stop!
Pacheco 935, Lamar Jackson 821. No 1,000 yard rusher, no 1,000 yard receiver, and yet these are the two best teams in AFC, and it
And
comes
they
down to quarterback play and defense, in my opinion.
and they playing and they're over here motherfucking and they're motherfucking blowing teams out, scoring 50 something points, no 1,000 yards. That's crazy.
Yeah, like so. I thought that was kind of a wild nugget to see. Um, I also think it's kind of wild that like Mahomes only has like 400 more yards thrown than Lamar, but then Lamar got like 800 and something rushing yards, which is only like 100 less than Pacheco. He's almost like because his picture pops up for both like leading rusher and leading passer, and then like the Chiefs are over here, and I'm like, bro, like his stats are comparable to both of your guys right now, like on the running back
Yeah.
and on the quarterback side. I'm gonna go with Baltimore Ravens too. I think it's just them. It's being in Baltimore, and I want to see Taylor Swift do her joyful white stuff in Baltimore. See how far that gets her. Um, I think the crowd's gonna go crazy in a home game in Baltimore against this Chiefs. I think that defense is just on a different mission. And how crazy would it be if it's a Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh, Natty champion, Super Bowl winner in same year type shit?
I was saying this since I don't think we talked enough. I've been saying this since then. I'm like, yo, bro, the way the Ravens are playing right now, I want Jim Harbaugh to win just so I can see John Harbaugh win that motherfucker. And it's the brother. We saw them play against each other in the bowl. Now we get to see each other motherfucking both win the bowl. And then they get to play against each other next year.
Yeah, the both win the highest pinnacle thing championship. Both win at the highest pinnacle level they could do it at their respective job.
Facts. And like that's so much different than like going to like dinner at the Manning house and you got Eli on one side and Peyton on one side. Eli just beat Tom Brady and shit. Peyton is hurt. And the next thing you know, Peyton beat the Broncos and Eli just led the league in interceptions. Like it's not the same.
The only thing similar to me, honestly, I think the greatest brother duo in NFL history, it's not the Mannings, it's the Kelseys.
Yeah.
It's the Travis and Jason. They're both the best player at their position for like almost 10 years. It doesn't even come close.
I say the only reason why is because Sterling Sharp, Shannon Sharp's older brother got hurt.
Yeah,
Because that
the Sharps could have been it. Yeah,
they would have been it. But yeah, man. So hey, I'm glad we picked both of these. I'm glad we both picked Baltimore. I was really thinking you was going Chiefs today.
I might, bro. As the kickoff come around, if I see a fucking Taylor Swift commercial, I might change my pick. You never know. But I do think I think the NFL needs new blood. They got new script writers in.
Them script writers is crazy. But hell yeah, man. But let's go on to this next game, man. I got to get ready for these meetings and stuff.
Next game in Santa Clara and hosting yet again another NFC Championship game. The San Francisco 49ers, Kyle Shanahan led squad, Brock Purdy, CMC, Ayuk. I know we brought up Mark Andrews will be playing for the Ravens. Got to bring up Deebo Samuel is at practice, and he may be suiting up this Sunday for the game for the 49ers. And on the flip side, coming into town, Dan Campbell, MCDC-led Lions with Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Deion Blanche, Jack Campbell, Aiden Hutchinson. These boys, real deal
Holyfield.
49ers, Detroit Lions. I mean, this is what dreams are made of, in my opinion. If you're the Lions, this is what the fuck we're talking about all season. You believed, and now you're here.
I was about to say, remember when they played the first game, and I was like, yo, why are they playing against the Chiefs right now? Like, why are they doing my Lions? Why are they starting off my Lions like this? First game of the season against the fucking returning champ. Why are they doing my dogs like this? And next thing you know, these motherfuckers win this bitch, and they start off the season rolling. I'm like, whoa. I root for the Lions because I like you guys' spunk and pizzazz. I didn't know that y'all motherfuckers were hitters for real. So the fact that they made it all the way to the NFC Championship, I'm just like, look at the Lions.
They doing it. I'm happy for them, bro. I mean, if there's any team I'm rooting for the most, it's the Detroit Lions. Ever since the Dolphins were out of it, it's like this team. I was playing it to Gabe. I was like, Gabe, like they didn't win a playoff. They didn't make the playoffs. I mean, win division in like 30 years, let alone win a playoff game for 30 years. I mean, they never even won a Super Bowl. The last time they won it was in the 50s and it was called the Football Championship. All right, buddy. Like this is. He was like, damn. I was like, bro. So I'm like, and it's Detroit, Michigan. Like, it's nothing really ever known like that you want to associate good with Detroit, Michigan. So it's like the whole city is like standing up, putting that shit on, and like really hyped up for this game. And I wouldn't be shocked that there's a good amount of Lions fans at this game, just because some people that got not a lot, but there's people that have the money, and it's like I've never seen a Lions playoff game that's their team for 50 fucking years. Like Eminem, Slim Shady better be in the fucking in California to watch this game.
And oh yeah, that's funny as fuck. He better be there, low key.
I was like, you better like any Detroit artist, anyone big from Motown, all that. Like you guys better be there for the championship game to represent Detroit.
Yeah, and don't tell me, oh, I'm gonna go see them in the Super Bowl. Nope, you better see them niggas right there. But no, I'm rooting for them. I think they're gonna win. I think if they get pressure on Brock Purdy, it makes him look uncomfortable, very similar to what the Packers did.
This close.
Yeah, very similar to what the Packers. Imagine the Packers have won. And like
I was just thinking that in my head. I was like, a Packers Lions in Detroit playoff.
That would have been insane. Yeah, they hold us. The script writers hold us on that one.
Yeah, it would have been safe in the city. They couldn't have had that. That's not the city would not be able to hold the chaos that would have commenced, especially if they would have won that game. Because then they know you're going to the Super Bowl. They blowing the city up, bro.
Nah, dead motherfucking ass. You know what's the craziest thing about this shit? I gotta root for them boys. Just off it is. Like I'm rooting. I got to. And like, do I think the 49ers are beatable? Yes. Have I seen them get beat? Yes. Do I think the Lions have showed throughout the season that they're a better team than the 49ers? Not really. Do I think the Lions, if they come through hope, lit, and ready to go, they could walk into Santa Clara and leave with a dub and a berth to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff, somebody who's already done the damn thing already? Yeah, I can see that happening. I think it can happen. So I got the Lions by a prayer.
See, I wish I could pray with you. I'm praying. I'm hoping you're right, but I got to go with the 49ers here. They were my pick to win it all. They were my pick.
Oh.
Not win it all. They were my pick to win the NFC side.
Oh, I forgot. Your bet was that an AFC, somebody from the AFC
West.
West, no,
Oh, it's
AFC
AFC
East
East.
and
Yeah, the Bills.
NFC.
The Bills were the last team that could have did it for me, but they got the boot.
Yes. I was gonna say that was your pick. I remember that. I was like, damn, that's such a good bet. I can take that. Damn, you halfway there?
And actually, I'm still kind of getting the one right. I think the 49ers are the best team. Yes, they have shown mistakes. Brock Purdy's not the best, but like I feel bad for Brock Purdy sometimes because like he's almost like a corner in the sense of like he could be playing his best game, but then he made one fuck up and fucking Sports Center will have that bitch plastered everywhere. Like, is Brock Purdy just a game manager? It's like, god damn, bro. Like this is year two, seventh round pick. Like, could you imagine if the Falcons get like the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, and he turns out to be an actual guy on the squad, let alone your starting quarterback that his like overall record is like 20-3 as a starter. Like fucking and it's not like he shits the bed and throws up like 100 yards, 4 interception games. It's like he'll have a game where he throws an interception or two, and like y'all lost the game. Like I'm sorry, y'all can't go undefeated like forever. Like it's just like this is the law of land. Like so, I just think yeah, he is their weakest link most likely, but that's only because they have all pro talent at every fucking position. Like the one position,
And they spend bread.
and then like Brock Purdy, yeah, he's not all. Maybe motherfucker's an MVP finalist. He's not gonna win it. Motherfucker's an MVP finalist from second pick. I mean, second year after an injury that supposed to sideline him for a big chunk of this season. He comes back early so he can start the whole season. And then this is the reception he gets all year, bro. Like, and it's all because homie don't have no drip. I understand, homie.
Yeah, yeah, literally. You just ain't got no sauce.
But I'm telling you, that they were doing Kirk the same way until he put them chains on. So like maybe we get some gangster shit out of Purdy if they win something big because you got two ways of going about it, Brock. You could be the Jimmy G lame ass dude, or you could be the Kirk Cousins with the ice on. And like I feel like the moment you put that ice on, you look at Tom Brady. The moment he comes down to Tampa Bay, he gets drunk after the Super Bowl. People start fucking with him. He has the little stories on his Instagram after every win where he's talking mad shit, whether it be the song selection, whether it be the photos used. Like I feel like Brock got a little bit of that to him. He just hasn't shown it yet. So like I'm rooting for my boy Brock. I'm rooting for the Lions to win. I wish both teams could make it, but I gotta go with the team I think is actually the better team overall. Like the best defense, best tight end, better receivers, best running back. O line, it's about equal. About equal. They both have really good O line. Quarterback play could go hard because you could argue how would Jared Goff do in this system and how would Purdy do over there. So I would say it's about equal. But everywhere else, I just think the 49ers are the better team. And the fact that they lost last year in the same situation to the Eagles where everybody gets hurt. I just think they're on a mission this year. Like I know the Lions are also on a mission. They've never been here, never did that. They're trying to make history, but 49ers have had all year to like go into the offseason, getting ready for this season, just thinking about like, bro, like if we would have just had our quarterback, like if one would have been healthy, this one quarterback would have been able to play, we could win that game.
Literally, just one.
Just
But I look
one.
at it like the same way. You can't get mad at Brock Purdy for walking into a system. I like people they're like, man, Andy Reid isn't a great coach because he has Pat. Andy Reid was because Pat. No, Andy Reid fucking got the job of a lifetime when the Eagles let him go in the same year that Pat Mahomes came into the motherfucking league. So motherfucking this man Andy Reid traded up 17 fucking picks to get this motherfucker. I look at Brock Purdy. Oh no, he was already. I look at Brock Purdy similar. He's somebody that got an opportunity. Yes, I walked into a motherfucking auto shop with Ferraris and Corvettes and motherfucking Maseratis and shit. I'm still a challenger. I'm still a hitter. I'm still a muscle car. I just need to get a few more tweaks. So I respect it. I gotta take my lines. But the Super Bowl I do want to see is the motherfucking 49ers versus the Ravens. I think that game, a rematch, could be an instant classic.
And on top of it all, if you were a person that believes in coincidence or not coincidence, but just like all that the scripts and all that stuff, This will be the fourth, fifth year in a row. I don't know the exact number. I think it's 4, but maybe it's 5 years in a row where the Super Bowl colors match the team's logo colors that go to the Super Bowl. The last few years, because the Super Bowl logo comes out in advance, and this year
Way before.
it was like purple, gold, black, and red. The purple and black Ravens, the red and gold 49ers, or not gold, but like silverish. So it was like, and then the year before it was the colors of the it was like green, red, and white, which is the Eagles and Chiefs. Yeah. Year before that,
yeah, but the year before that, it was the Rams.
It was blue, white, and yellow, which was the Rams, and like every year for like the past 4 or 5, they have had the same like Super Bowl's logos colors match the team's logos colors, and then whenever this year's came out and was purple, red, and they were like people immediately were like Ravens 49ers. They're like the purple. There's only one purple team, so that one's well. It's not gonna be. It's like it could be the Vikings, or like nah, the thing is the Ravens. And then it was like the red. If that's the AFC team, what's the NFC team? It was like fucking 49ers is the only like really good red team that I see.
Now that's actually crazy, man.
Yeah. So like that's another reason. At 4 years in the running, 5 years, I think maybe that it's hit on the head. So if you believe in superstition stuff like that, I mean that's another sign that I think why the 49ers and Ravens both win.
No, that's real. But say less, man. Say less. Ah, man, I'm glad to see it. But that's the conference championships, probably.
Yes, sir.
Say less, man. Can I do the closeout today? I haven't done a closeout in a minute.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Have a good day.
Hey, man. Today's a great day to have a motherfucking great day. I'm your boy, Kev Waterboy Savoy. I'm in this bitch with Paul Pickett, Wyndham Contra. We made it all the way to the conference championships. For what, the 3rd year in a row, man. We giving it to you every week. We not stopping. This is more than a game to us. This is life. So we fucking love each and every one of y'all. And I pray that you find somebody and spread some love to those individuals because there's a lot of hating ass motherfuckers out here. But we're going to keep going. We're going to catch y'all on the recap. Man, I might go watch like some type of competitive fighting because like there's no way I can go another week without no UFC. But we're going to catch y'all on the next one. We hope to see y'all on the recap, man. It's been a beautiful season so far. It's just going to keep going. But we're going to catch y'all on the next one. And if you didn't know, in case you forgot, this is the Totally Blitz podcast. You feel me? Yeah.